And welcome back. The Peer Support and Career Development Program at Bronx Community College is a paid internship for students going into the mental health fields and other helping professions. Joining us now to tell us more is the co-directors of the Peer Support Career Development Program, better known as PSyCh'D at BCC. We've got Dr. Emalinda L. McSpadden and Esther Levy. And ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Hi, thank you.
Hey, when we talk about the peer support program, Dr. Emalinda, give us a little bit about the PSyCh'D program.
Great. Well, first of all, thanks for having us to talk about this program, which means a great deal to both Esther and myself, as well as the students. The PSyCh'D program is called the Peer Support and Career Development Program because it does two things. It provides an opportunity for students to help their peers in our college campus to better understand mental health issues, supports, and answer whatever questions they have, maybe even help them find the kind of support they need, whether it's resources in the community or even psychotherapy. And also, it's a career development program, which means that our participating students, known as peer educators, are recipients of intensive training, as well as support and mentorship to help them figure out their next steps in their academic journey toward becoming eventual mental health professionals or helping field professionals.
And Esther, share with me a little bit about the work that you do in helping students achieve that next level.
We provide them, firstly, we provide them with a lot of training. So they're receiving at least 25 hours of training before they even start doing what we call the practicum, which is where they actually get the hands-on experience. And then they're getting a full semester of hands-on experience utilizing the skills that they'll need to work in the field on the campus with, their peers, with other BCC students. So they're getting both practical training as well as the hands-on training. And then throughout that whole time, they are connected regularly, both with me and with Emily. I am a licensed clinical social worker and Emily is a psychologist. So we are supporting them in terms of the work that they're doing, but we're also sharing with them information and guidance in terms of their future careers. Because many students, not just at Bronx Community College, right? Many students come to college wanting to get to an eventual goal, a career goal, but don't necessarily know the steps that they need to take to get there. And that's part of the work that we do, as well as helping them to gain confidence and experience in their field so that when they do eventually graduate, because they must, in order to work to be a professional in this field, you have to have a graduate degree. So by the time they get to that point, they have a leg up in terms of their experience and their knowledge.
Yeah. And so you're looking for students who have passions in psychology, mental health, social work, human services, and counseling, and a minimum of a 2.5 GPA. I think those are the requirements, correct?
That's right.
Yeah. So when we talk about these students, the experience and preparing them for the next level, what is that feeling like? Because this program seems to give them a great leg up.
Yeah,
You
it's
know
true. I
what
think
our
that, oh,
favorite
sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say our favorite event is what we call the symposium, which is at the end of the semester where the students get to reflect on their experience and their growth during the program. And it's honestly a real tearjerker because it's really beautiful to see the growth, not just in terms of their knowledge and their understanding of what it takes to enter their chosen career, but personal growth as well, and confidence and clarity. So it's actually the most fulfilling thing that I've done in my career. I really enjoy doing this program.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Emily,
have to agree. I would argue that the other thing that we make sure students understand is that they're not alone on this journey. So oftentimes a lot of our students and a lot of college students in general have a tendency to feel like they've got something to prove, that they have to do something on their own and they have to show how tough they are at getting it done. But what I think a lot of them walk away with, and I know that I also benefit a great deal from this, is this idea that this is definitely a team effort, and there's no reason why you can't call on the people in your support networks to help you along the way, which is why, our program includes a mentorship program within it. So students that have been in the program can help the new ones that come in. We also stay in touch for years down the line with our students who have now moved on to graduate school and are now practicing clinicians or other mental health professionals themselves. So it never has to be a solo journey, and a lot of our students talk about how they walk away from this experience with friends and even a chosen family that they never knew they could have. So it's more than just getting, like Esther said, a lot of tools and a lot of knowledge. It's also understanding the real importance of creating community and drawing from that community to get to the next steps in life.
A part of that community is actually having students actually serve as peer educators. How valuable is that, having a student as a peer educator?
It's really important because even though the research shows that students are more trusting of sharing their personal information with professionals, the research also shows that they're much more likely to speak to their peers and a whole host of other people before they actually wind up seeing a professional, even if they're having a mental health issue. So the peers, they have the ability to connect with other students in a way that Emily or I or another faculty or staff member wouldn't be able to. And they are able to start the conversation with students about mental health issues, reduce the stigma, and other students are going to be very receptive to what they have to say because they feel that they can identify with them. And our peers are also very diverse and therefore are able to connect with a very diverse group of students.
So if a student has an interest, what is the process? What should they know?
Well, students who are BCC students currently and meet the criteria that you mentioned earlier, 2.5 GPA, a passion for the field of helping and mental health, can actually go to a link that we provide to the campus community or through our website page. We can then invite people to apply. So they fill out a pretty basic application. And then we do interviews that lead to us bringing in a new cohort each semester. Apart from the things that you mentioned, it only requires that somebody apply for a semester of the internship when they know they're going to be enrolled. And they don't even have to be full-time enrolled. They can just be part-time students. That's totally okay. But once they've done that, they are signing on for a 2-week training, and after that, they hit the ground running and start doing trainings. And their work includes letting people know about the Office of Personal Counseling, of which Esther is a counselor, and letting students know all about the work that office does, as well as giving them information on all of the different things they need to know to take care of themselves better and be more aware as college students and people in the world about mental health issues.
Yeah. How big is the cohort?
Our cohort this semester is 15. So our average cohort size is 12 or 13. And this is our 14th cohort.
Amazing, amazing. Well, ladies, thank you so much for being with us. Congratulations on the work that you do. Glad to have you with us, and certainly we're going to try to get some people connected here.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.
All righty. Well, I want you to know, if you do want more information, what you do, visit the website, bcc.cuny.edu, and then follow them on Twitter and Instagram at BCC CUNY.